Sorry for not uploading this much this week. I had some family visitors, and for the upcoming videos I need to, well, properly voice act. And to do that properly, I need a quiet surrounding. Anyways, since that is now the case, let's cover another magical lass, since most of you, and myself, don't actually know who they are. But today, my dear viewers, I want to cover an important and extremely well-written character and Madoka Magica's best wingwoman in the entire series, this being Rika Ayano. Rika was a playable character in the year 2017 for the mobile game Puella Magi Madoka Magica side story Magia Record. She was voiced by Kayane Ito, who also voices A from Persona 4, Yu from Sword Art Online, and Carrot from One Piece. Anyways, Rika is a 14-year-old magical girl who is quite a typical girly girl who is into fashion. To be more specific, she's totally into the gyaro fashion. God, I hope I pronounced that shit right. This style is known for its rebellious outfits that went against popular Japanese beauty standards, such as tanned skin and big hair. The fashion sense is highly inspired by Western fashion. Anyways, beside following the gyaro fashion sense and talking like a typical American girly girl by saying things like, "Oh my god, bestie, just look at your cute outfit, it's so cute," or how Ashley would say it, "It's super kawaii desu." Man, I love Ashley. She will be covered in the upcoming videos, by the way, because she is extremely goated. Anyways, Rika is beside a typical girly girl, probably the best wingman or wingwoman you could ask for. Even Barney Stinson would want her as a wingwoman, or would be jealous of how good she is at being a wingwoman, since she will tell you when you are a girl and want to date a guy this thing you don't want to hear, but need to hear. Like the one time where she was together with some other girls on a mixer on either Christmas Eve or Valentine's Day, I'm not quite sure right now, where the girls wanted a date just to not be alone on this specific day, and afterwards would leave the boy immediately, basically playing with their emotion and just leaving them behind afterwards. And Rika was like,
"I'll slap a baby all day, but playing with a bitch emotions, that's why I draw the line."
She even holds the boys accountable, and it's like, "Listen mate, no girl will like you if you tell her that they are different and a joke, especially if you make fun of their stature and height and interest and their life itself. You end up with no bitches in your entire life if you continue doing so." But despite being a social butterfly that would give Subaru a run for his money, she isn't in a committed relationship. Despite being deeply in love, this social butterfly is still single, but her being in love is for her a big secret that I can't tell you for now, since this would explain what exactly her wish was, and this would become extremely spoilery. But what I can tell you is that Yuzo von Citrus and Rika have more things in common beside their fashion sense. Anyways, let's cover her magical abilities and weapon. Rika has gained the ability to change what her target is interested in as a result of her wish. This ability can be used to redirect the attention of her enemies onto another person or object, or to simply make other interested in her if she desires to get their attention. The limit of this ability aren't exactly known, but it seems Rika is able to use this ability to keep any number of people interested with her at any one time. Within combat, Rika possesses a magical combat mirror that can fire concentrated blast energy. She can do these to generate a small energy ball or a large concentrated beam during her Magia attack, but it has to be noted that her primarily form of offense is by manipulating amounts of light energy to harm her enemies. Besides being the main focus in her own story event, she's also a main character in the definitely not gay-coded story Diary with You. And now that all the non-spoilery information are out of the way, let's cover her backstory and therefore her wish and therefore her secret, and start therefore with the spoiler territory. So all of you who don't want to get spoiled, please leave the video. Okay, I assume everyone who wants to get spoiled or knows the story are here, so let's start with the story. Rika's side story begins with her being invited to a mixer event by Emiri. Emiri also brings along Hyano, who just had her heart broken. By the way, the fact that Hyano's heartbroken was supposed to be a secret, but Emiri told it to Rika, so you can already imagine the first interaction with Rika wasn't such pleasantry for Hyano, especially considering that she thought when Emiri described Rika, she would be a cute and innocent girl, and was taken aback by the fact that Rika is a gyaro. Also, Hyano's days continues to getting worse and worse, since it has to be noted that Hyano may be small, but is in fact 18 years old, and is a brilliant chemist on Walter White's and Jesse Pinkman level. And apparently Emir, this airhead, didn't know that older people can be small, and so she invited to this mixer boys in the age range of 13 and 14 years old. Yeah, you can already imagine the panic.
"Oh shit, motherfucker 12, I knew your ass was the feds."
And it even gets worse, since the boy started treating her like a kid, since she was so small, while Rika, the social butterfly, was easily able to charm every boy in this mixer event quite easily by claiming that she wanted to go to the mixer to meet her Prince Charming. No, not that Prince Charming. We only ship in this household for the real Prince Charming. So show me Jamie Lannister. Perfect. Anyways, Hyano gets continued being teased as a child and gets made fun of for being so small. Until Rika jumps in and is like, "You're treating her funny because she's different and not normal. What exactly is normal? I don't find that shit funny at all. So shut your bitch ass up." Which, by the way, surprises Hyano and makes her rethink her opinion of Rika. Anyways, after the blind date, aka mixer, Rika leaves with Ymir and Hyano. None of them actually got a date, and Rika was okay with this, since at the end she stated, "Nah, it's okay. Nothing good comes anyways out of desperation, and it's not like I felt anything or any kind of connection with these guys." By the way, remember this line because
that's a surprise tool that can help us later.
Anyways, Rika admits that, like Hyano, she also has been heartbroken. And right at that moment, Hyano realizes she didn't say anything about being heartbroken and realized that Ymir told Rika that she was heartbroken. Hyano therefore yells at Ymir for telling people embarrassing things about herself. Ymir and Rika reassures Hyano, and Rika admits that Hyano is cool for being able to confess to her crush. In Rika's case, she never confessed to her crush, and her crush has already someone special. This part is also important, so remember this as well, since
that's a surprise tool that can help us later.
Ymir therefore suggests that Rika should make a wish. Ymir reveals that herself and Hyano are magical girls, much to the dislike of Hyano. Poor girl. Almost got invited to a ditty party, gets treated as a child while being the oldest one there, and then has even less risk than Song Jae-woo in episode 1. But then again, Song Jae-woo got that cute dog risk back then, so she has no risk at all. God damn it, sorry. Sorry. And worst of all, she got no bitches. God damn it. I'm leaving this in. I don't care what anyone says. That shit was funny. Anyways, and now worst of all, her secret got revealed that she is a magical lad. Anyways, Ymir makes a devil advocate, or a Kyubey, and tells how wonderful and awesome it is to be a magical lad, and that they get one wish when they become a magical lad. She also tells Rika that being a magical girl, they need to fight monsters, but hey, that's just an easy walk in the park. Nothing to worry about.
Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really?
Rika wonders if Ymir somehow got a stroke or became crazy or is talking of some kind of game. Well, Hyano has a breakdown, seeing how her friend tells that innocence all about magical lad and acts like it's no secret that needs to be protected by all costs, since it would change history by itself. I mean, just imagine what would happen if it falls in the wrong hands. I told you, Kim. Magical girls do exist. The voices in my head were right. God damn it. Every time, detective. Every time. Sorry, I had to. Anyways, Rika asks if she could wish to change a person's feeling, to which Ymir agrees that this is possible, and totally not in any way form creepy, and would definitely not be considered as wrong. Hyano warns Rika against becoming a magical lad, but after some promoting from Ymir, who is still in her Kyubey advertising mode, suggests that Rika should wish for something that seems impossible, and also to think about the price. After Hyano and Ymir leaves Rika, out of nowhere, a wild Kyubey appears before her and is like, "Okay, not gonna lie, I never had the situation where people know beforehand about magical lads. I mean, I did once, but well...
You never see it coming.
Let's just say I got jumped. Anyways, tell me, do you want to become a magical lad? Rika thinks about what Hyano and Ymir said to her. She then flashes back to her crush and sees how they are dating someone. She elects to become a magical girl, mentally apologizing to Hyano as she announces her wish. This being, I wish for my best friend, my crush, to reciprocate my feelings. Now, since I already told you the wish, we can already reveal Rika's big secret and look at the date events. As you may have noticed, or deduct from my hints throughout the video, Rika is gay and is into girls, and only did go to the mixer because she believed that now that her crush got herself a boyfriend, maybe she could do the same, think and forget about her. But that didn't work, since she isn't into boys and still loves her best friend. So, since she knows her best friend isn't into chicks, she made the wish to fall in love with her instead of the newly found boyfriend. Now, at first this wish was the best thing that could happen to Rika, even when she still has to keep it secret that her partner is a girl. Heck, when Rika met Mami, she told her she's definitely dating a boy and got definitely a boyfriend and nothing else, and even invited her to a mixer to let her meet boys. But our glorious goat Mami Tomoe was like,
It's for these hoes, Jeff.
anyways, the girl Rika is interested is now deeply in love with Rika, and they go out together on dates, and even got so far of holding hands, giving each other's nickname, but in the end they didn't go any further, since Rika basically stopped this every time this is what's going to happen from happening, and I will explain it right now. Unfortunately, while Rika feels like the happiest girl on earth, she's also extremely disgusted by herself. When Kyubey asks why that is the case, this, she explains that her girlfriend's feelings are fake and are a result of some kind of mind manipulation thanks to her wish, since Rika's girlfriend completely forgot about her boyfriend and changed her interest and orientation thanks to Rika's wish. And now Rika herself abuses this wish to get out with her and hold her hands and be happy with her. And she basically started hating herself because she knows quite well if she would continue this relationship, they would go even further. They would start kissing and they would go
even further beyond!
You know what I mean. And not gonna lie, Rika started thinking that abusing this wish would basically be sexual assault. No cap, that is basically the story. And for her, the main reason why she hates herself and is disgusted by herself for still wishing to be with her girlfriend she so dearly loves, and the knowledge of how wrong this wish to be with her is, considering that this relationship was only a result of her wish. So, to build up stress, she does the sayaka and goes on a mad night, witch killing spree, fighting rather suicidally and not caring if she lives or dies, since she started hating herself. What I find interesting is that both Sayaka and Rika have similar wishes that both end with them not getting the partner that they want, since they know that their relationship isn't on equal levels, and both of them know that, and both try their best to convince them that by becoming either a paragon of justice or hunting witches while blaming everyone except themselves, while knowing fully well it was their own wish, would help with their self-hate. But both stories end rather differently. While Sayaka's story ends with her falling into despair and starting killing people and turning into a witch, Rika does the right thing, this being breaking up with her girlfriend while still loving her, and that results into her continue fighting without a care, until our brilliant chemist Mr. Hartwell White, Yano, appears and it's like, Rika, why are you a magical girl? You're Mr. White. I basically forced a person to like me and go on dates with me. Okay, that sounds bad. I mean, why even wish for someone to like you? You could just shout him up and wrist it up to get that boy. That's because my crush is a girl. Damn girl, you gather L after L. While not fully understanding the attraction to girls, Yano isn't like the typical Japanese society kind of girl. Instead, she is quite supportive and asks what's wrong and how she could help. Rika admits she should have rejected this contract. She explains that she accepted the contract because when she saw her childhood friends with her new boyfriend, Rika realized that she could never give her friend the same feeling that her boyfriend did. Rika then says that if she breaks up with her friend, then the boyfriend would have a chance. But thanks to her wish, her now ex-girlfriend doesn't even know of this boyfriend's existence, just like the boyfriend doesn't remember Rika's ex-girlfriend. Anyways, so both Rika and Yana are on Kyubey time, and it's like,
I had a plan! I still have a plan!
This plan of them is manipulating the events so that Rika's ex-girlfriend would meet this boy once again, and in the end would fall in love again. This plan actually works, and Rika's ex-girlfriend and this newly found boyfriend are now once again a happy couple. But while Rika is happy for her crush, she is, well, heartbroken and starts crying extremely, since she notes that her ex-girlfriend and the boy were like a prince and princess of fairy tales, and therefore are destined to be together. And her one-sided love was never meant to be. Rika isn't sure what that makes her, but then decides she will probably only be destined to be nothing more than a Cupid. Someone who has enough charm to be the perfect wingwoman to get a girl or a boy. The girl or boy, they are destined to end up together, while she will always be single because of her orientation. This results into Yano start crying, unaware that she herself is crying. Rika asks Yano to laugh again, but Yano says that no one could laugh at what was happening, and that's how Rika is so okay with it. Afterwards, Rika tells Yano that she started loving her, but then says not in that way, in a romantical sense, because Yano isn't really her type. Rika then starts laughing, Yano stops crying, and the two affirm their friendship. And therefore, that ends Rika's side story and origin stories. And goddammit, that was a long video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, because I really need that shit. And if you enjoyed my jokes that I made throughout the video, please write that down in the comments, and also write down which magical girl I should cover next. And also, we will cover also another Rika story in the upcoming future, but first I will need to cover all the other magical girls before I do that. So, goodbye for now.